With Nobleman's Exchange YouTube. Just giving you guys an update of what we're doing here on our homestead. Right now, I'm going to give you an update on the garden. This is our second bed. We've already got some sprouts. It's looking good. Pretty good for somebody who does not have a green thumb. This is the first garden. Don't come for me. I know it's a little overcrowded. But look at my little baby watermelon. I'm so proud of that. And my cucumbers. Haven't started producing fruit yet, or vegetables, but man, is this thing overtaking it. And my corn. Not so bad, not so bad. Alright, let's go check on these boys. Angel did mention we did buy a modular home. So we've got the boys working, pulling down the undersiding so that we can get it wired. And of course we're gonna replace all that once we're done. Make it nice and new. There's one of my boys inside. Let's go inside, see what they're up to. They're supposed to be working, but they take many breaks. Ah, there they are. Hard at work here. So this is the living room. My living room. And our kitchen. We still got some work to do, get it all nice and pretty. Beautiful workers here.
I'm tired.
Right. Let's go see if we can find Angel. And he is weed whacking in our backyard. Hi, honey. He's hard at work, clearing out the backyard, weed whacking. Such a great man, doing it in the sun and everything. So this is going to be our backyard. Such a great, huge space, just like we wanted.
Well, so like Jenny said, weed whacking the backyard. We're getting ready to prepare for our, well, we're going to dig for our 250 line, our power supply to the house. We're going to dig for the fresh water. But we also have to dig for the septic system, which is, tank's going to be right around here. And this, the leach line, the leach field is going to be basically all this here. This all has to get cleaned out, all this junk. And so I'm trying to make it easier to walk around here by getting rid of the small stuff first. And eventually we're going to have to rent some equipment and do the real work. So trying to do what I can with what we have right now to make all the heavy lifting, all the big heavy equipment operation easier. We're gonna We're actually gonna be moving this. The septic tank is marked out to go right here, but we're actually gonna move that over like another 15 feet at least to the right. That way our leach lines, because they're 90-foot leach lines, they're not right up on that road. Back there on the left, or leading to the right, is the road to another home site for the future for one of our family members. So we're going to be leaving that road clear and make sure that those leach lines end well before that road begins. So we're pushing everything over to the right a little bit. Did you show what the boys are doing underneath?
Mm-hmm.
Getting rid of all that nasty vapor line or vapor barrier and all that old insulation out. We're gonna just do a whole new vapor barrier. I think we're gonna try to do spray foam underneath. But right now we need all that stuff gone. That way I can see where the wiring is, where all the PEX pipe is, and also the drainage. I want to get all the drainage, make sure that there's no broken pipes where there is existing pipe, and because obviously this is a huge cost. I have to write down numbers, and we got to get all this cost down to the penny. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit more in depth on how we're going to run our utilities as far as routing the water and electric. For now, anyway, this is how we're thinking it's going to go. So we have our main spigot right here. We're gonna split off of this underground. And then we also have our main meter box right here. You see that? And you see a little mark on the ground over there. So we're gonna come out and we're gonna join them down here. We're gonna follow this way right here. And we have 2 marks. I want to keep it at about 18 inches from the water to the power. And we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do conduit under the driveway, so that way it's a little bit more resistant to damage as far as the water. And well, obviously the water has to be in PVC, but the electric we're gonna put in conduit underground. And then we're gonna do a bend this way. The water is gonna be closer to the driveway. Electric is gonna be on the further way. And we're also gonna make another run this way for we're gonna run a 30 amp breaker in the well house with our sub panel to have a 30 amp outlet over here for a camper to park. So that's like another side project, but the main down this way, main utilities are going to be, and follow this. Then we're going to run a Christie box right here, and we're going to run just a loop, leaving some slack for the future, so that way we can connect our solar array over here. We're going to do some clearing, solar panels over here, and again, this is the water, this is the electric. This way. Boom, boom. And then the road actually turns to the left and goes down that direction to another home site. It's still a property. This is all our property, but it's just another home site. We're gonna have a few home sites because this is a generational project. This is generational property. Is gonna be in the family forever. So we're gonna have our kids building their homes. Everyone's gonna be here on this property. So the power is gonna continue on that way, but then the water is gonna make a quick right. And we're gonna put our first freshwater spigot right here. And then it's gonna continue on and eventually turn into PEX pipe underneath, kind of, well, behind where Sissy is back there. And, well, here's the other turn right here. Water will make a little turn, and that's going to be our main water supply under there. And we won't tamper this down too hard. I want to be able to, in the future, I want to be able to run another spigot onto that side and make it easier for us to get water out to the garden in the future. So, but at least one spigot here for starters. Then power is going. I made that first mark out there to keep it, because I mean by the foot you're paying for 250 line. That stuff's expensive. So I was trying to keep it as short as possible. But thinking about using a backhoe and digging that close to the building, I don't know if that's possible. So I made a secondary provision out here that's, you know, 4 or 5 feet away from the building. That way I know we can easily dig that trench a lot easier without issue. And then it'll make another going into the main power drop that's right here. So it'll turn, boom, boom, right up in there. And then this is we'll have the air conditioning unit right over here, air condenser. And yeah, so the plumbing, the septic is going to go out there to the leach field. You can kind of see where I cleared it out a little bit. The tank will kind of go in that opening area down there, and the leach lines will then go down and lead out this way. So that's the plan as far as right now. Things are obviously subject to change. I've never done any of this before, but I mean, really, there's only one way to find out if it's gonna work, and that's to do it. So, yeah. That's just a quick little update. The boys are hard at it today. Our oldest Angel is gonna be heading out of town overnight for work. So I wanted to get him to do some work here before he left us for the day. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Aiden. And Sissy's over there helping as well. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, honey. You're doing great behind the camera. What do you guys think? Leave a comment if you appreciate Jenny behind the camera. I know I do. She's doing a great job. She's narrating it great. She's helping cover us while we're making this homestead a real thing, you know? So thanks for stopping by, guys. Drop a like if you appreciate it, if you enjoyed this content. If you want us to keep going, drop a comment. Let us get a subscribe, please, and get that notification bell too. That way, next time we drop a video, you get a notification, and you'll be the first one to drop a comment next time. So, that's it for today, guys. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember to stay noble, stay safe, and shop small.
Say hi to the camera.